let's talk about the pre-work for the Queen Triggerfish workshop. Now, if you open up your kit, you will see that it has 2 pages of Queen Triggerfish elements, which look the same, but they're actually on different kinds of paper. The first one is just on regular paper, so you don't really need that right now. What you will need is the one that is on freezer paper, and you can easily tell the freezer paper because it's shiny on the other side. So now you need to cut out the 3 elements that we're going to use for the first session. So you need to cut out the body and then both of the fins. For some reason, I just forgot to label these, but this is the body and these are the 2 fins. So you're going to cut these out of freezer paper first. Now, some people like to just rough cut for applique, and you can do that if you're working with cotton, but for wool, I really like to cut out the pieces exactly before putting them on the wool. So here is what the pieces will look like when you have cut them out. So again, you'll need these 3 pieces, the body and the 2 fins. Now, if you get out of your kit these 2 pieces of wool, this is the avocado wool. This is the Amazon green. I know it doesn't look like green, but they call it Amazon green. Now, if you have the alternate colorway, this big one will actually be pearl gray, and this will be crystal blue. But I'm going to show this on the avocado and Amazon green. Okay, so you need to get an iron, and I'll lay this on my ironing surface and place the fish body over it. Now make sure that you are placing the shiny side down. Okay, and then take your iron this on, and really give it a good press to make it stick. Then you will have, this is like a cooking show, so then you will cut out the fish body. Now, cutting out the fish body, the only tricky part about this is cutting around the mouth. So what I like to do is start over here on this side, on the top, and cut all the way around. And then instead of trying to cut around the mouth, I like to go into the mouth carefully from each side. So then you have, that's the fish body, and then you lay the fish fins over your Amazon green wool, and then give them a good press, and then cut them out. Now, when you're cutting out the fins, be sure that you cut only on the solid lines. Do not cut these dotted lines. The dotted lines are just to show where this fish fin will be tucked under the fish body. So when you're finished cutting out with the pre-work, you should have a fish body, which is either green or gray, depending on which kit you have, and then you should have your fish fins, which are either this Amazon green, which is kind of a deep turquoise, or the crystal blue. So that is what is involved for the pre-work for our Queen Triggerfish class.